Let's see if this thing starts. It's been about a year or so. Choke. Let's just go like this, right? Well, fellas, I guess I owe y'all a video, follow-up video on this thing. I'll have to add some pictures to it and stuff, but I found out that the whole bottom of the rear end is gone. Whole bottom of the rear end is gone. I'm gonna have to get a rear end for it.
What have they done to us? What did they do to us?
But it does run and it does drive. The throttle sticks on it, which is kind of scary. I just ran into a fence on it. The kegs. But it just started being a catch-all inside the shop. And I was like, it's got to go. So it's going to be put inside the barn. It ain't going nowhere. It's just going to be thrown back inside the barn and until I can find a rear end for it. Because it was right in the way, but yeah, it runs and it drives good. Let's go take it for a spin. It's kind of scary, no brakes, and throttle switch, so pretty neat.
The last thing you remember before coming in here?
It's filling up my pants with brown.
Well, I got her back. I don't know what in the world happened. The throttle stuck. I've got the squirt on her, so she ain't sticking all that bad now. When you go into the barn in case something else happens here. There's all the floors back here. Been cleaning out the barn so I can put this stuff up on here. 7-horse economy, and that's where it's gonna go. And well, there she is, her resting place for the time being, and I might be inclined to sell it. I'm located in southern Kentucky. If anybody would be interested, you know, make me an offer on it. But it runs and it drives good, just the rear end's junk, and of course, when you get a rear end, you're going to get the brakes too. The brakes are garbage. They're gone. It was $300 per wheel cylinder for the drum brakes. 260, something like that. I'm going to have to pull it up, but just stupid, and it's not going to get them. So I was going to throw in a newer golf cart rear end, but this thing is so wide. Like, I don't think a golf cart rear end would work. Probably like looked at an S10 truck rear end, they're like 54 inches. And I think this one's more around 50 or so. So, yeah, it's not going to get much love here in the next bit. But it does have a lot of potential, and it does run really good. And if y'all have noticed, I put it right here beside the 7-horse economy. It'll probably start right up right now, but it's out of gas. And over there, got a couple Cubs. I got this one right here it was sold new, local to me. This one right here, I just bought it to kind of sell. People's been bugging me about it. And sorry if you're one of them guys, but, 108, it's also for sale. Yeah. And also, if y'all noticed from the previous clip, there was a column right here. Column that stretched down through here in between these doors, and it's gone. So if it won't fit, make it fit. And if it, took out that column, and it fits good now. And I've lived here for 3 or 4 years. I didn't even realize that both these doors opened here either. So the more you know, I guess. But there she is in her final resting place, and we got a pretty nice 100. I think that's a 106, 1200. Wagon I found on the side of the highway, a 169, another 169, and a 482. I think that's a number 4 cart, maybe number 3 or number 4. I can't remember. And yeah, just a bunch of old junk. But yeah, there she is. I thought I owed y'all a follow-up on that project. I ain't done nothing with it. It's just been catching junk. And that's what it is for right now, junk. So she's getting shoved in the barn and forgotten for a while. And then I'm going to get my shop back so I can pull a vehicle in there. So, yes, sir. Almost forgot. If anybody knows where I can get a rear end for this thing, I put pictures of it on here, all the numbers. It's a Dana rear end. It's a aluminum housing rear end. It's the hog head's right in the middle. But if anybody would know where to get one of those, just let me know. I know they put the same rear end in the Vanguard city cars, a little piece of cheese looking little electric cars back from the 70s or 80s or something like that. And then or I will also get like one of them little the little mini truck, the little Zuzu things, the little farm trucks that they use over in Asia or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but K trucks, whatever the hell they are. But if anybody knows where a junkyard for one of those, or even just a rear end for one of those, I'm sure it'd work just fine in it. But yeah, but that's really all it needs, because it runs good, just the rear end, the brakes, and then probably just the linkage a little bit for the shifter, and that's it. And it would probably be a pretty nice cart. But if y'all help out, appreciate it.